We live in a rapidly growing technogenic time, where the main criteria are speed, quality, security, and information. The information world is our future. People who are currently using these technologies and combine them with their business, everyday life, or even teach others to use these skills will repeatedly. Perhaps you've already heard about some newly made millionaires from the crypto industry. They are often ordinary people who were just first to master the modern capabilities of the crypto technology. Let's take a look at this story. This is a very young niche that emerged about 13 years ago. It's made an interesting path from creating the first blockchain and decentralization system to the multi-million-dollar industry, with multiple modern developments and many corporations involved in this activity. Many states adjust their legislative framework to this niche, and such decentralized digital technologies become familiar to the new generation. Just like a cell phone has become familiar to many, which areas of life expect changes in the transition to a digital trend? The vast majority of blockchain products are focused on the financial sector at the moment. However, in the future, technologies will be actively used in logistics, medicine, entertainment, games, metaverses, trade, public administration, such as register of landowners, remote voting, etc., which will definitely speed up the growth of its capitalization. In fact, cryptocurrency is not even the future, it's the present. And as they say, if the revolution cannot be prevented, then it must be led. Some words may seem new and incomprehensible to you, so let's first gloss over the basic concept of cryptocurrency terms. What is blockchain? In simple words, it's a book with records, which is stored in the node of the network. The blockchain performs the function of confirming all new records through the previous ones. What is a decentralized service and how does it differ from a centralized one? A centralized service is where the information is stored in one center. If something happens with this center, the information can be lost forever. In other words, there are large risks of information loss and alteration. With a decentralized system, this is impossible to do, because there are several such centers and they interact with each other's information. The more nodes there are on the network, the more reliably the ledger is protected. In accordance with the same principle, any new entry, like a transaction, for example, is synchronized with all active nodes. Thereby it is confirmed and remains in the ledger forever. The first example in the history of accounting decentralized records was demonstrated by Bitcoin 2008, which confirmed transactions from around the world with existing nodes and recorded them in blocks, hence its name, blockchain. The size of one Bitcoin block is an average of 2 megabytes. The blocks are stored in the nodes of networks. The Bitcoin node takes about 500 gigabytes and its size is constantly growing. As a result, storage costs grow bigger and bigger. Such a system of nodes as Bitcoin consumes a huge amount of electricity and powerful equipment that can process all this data, which is why evolution required new solutions. Ethereum is a blockchain of the second generation. The Ethereum node is 4 times less than its Bitcoin peer. In addition to the existing ledgers, Ethereum introduced a new feature, smart contracts. What are smart contracts? They are digital format contracts with clearly spelled out terms that exclude the third party that controls the fulfillment of the terms, since all conditions are stipulated in the form of a digital code in a blockchain system that cannot be violated or rewritten. Such a system itself is a guarantee of compliance with the conditions, due to which smart contracts inherit two main principles, immutability and decentralization, which is why this principle is extra reliable and less costly. Ethereum is also a platform for various ways to own. In other words, new coins of various startups are written on Ethereum technologies, using the principle of a smart contract. You can find several thousand existing and emerging cryptocurrencies on the CoinMarketCap website, displaying all the information and characteristics of all kinds of coins. Most of them are created using Ethereum technology, which made it second in popularity. There are a little more than 20 different blockchain algorithms written from scratch, each carrying its own idea of solutions to modern digital problems, and these areas are unique in their functions. We can conditionally divide them into 5 generations. Blockchain 1.0. The first generation blockchain included the first currency, such as Bitcoin, based on the proof of work consensus. Blockchain 2.0. The second generation blockchain is more heterogeneous, based on the use of tokens, based on the Ethereum structure using smart contracts. Blockchain 3.0. The third generation blockchain includes advanced capabilities, new scaling solutions, and better indicators of the transaction speed. The use of a new proof of stake consensus has been added. Blockchain 4.0 includes the best capabilities of the third generation blockchain, a faster consensus and a super fast transaction confirmation. Blockchain 5.0 is a Relictum Pro system. Each new network absorbs all the features of the previous blockchain, along with revolutionary innovations based on today's challenges. What is the blockchain evolution? Let's make a comparison in the table and provide an example of bright representatives of the 5 generations, where the main criteria for the example will be block size, number of transactions, and the node filling rate. I present to your attention the 5th generation of the blockchain, Relictum. Relictum is a highly scalable, hypermodern, decentralized, future-focused, next-generation blockchain with the widest application in various fields. Public sector, banking system, private business, individuals, having clearly distinctive features and advantages. Network throughput is over 1 million transactions per second. The size of the block is 120 bytes, which is 8,000 times smaller than a Bitcoin block size. The speed of filling the entire network with blocks in each node is from 0.5 to 1 second. Security, reliability and stability of the network is ensured by isolation from the general segment of the internet, where a new type of hypernet network is used as a transport, as well as the latest data encryption system with distributed storage. The number of possible new embedded smart contracts is unlimited by quantity and time. Ability to integrate third-party accounting systems into the Relictum ecosystem and record them with due consideration for your advantages prescribed in smart contracts. Ultra-cheap transactions within the Relictum network, which allow to transfer any tokens such as BTC, Ethereum, BNB and others, thanks to rapid technology inside the own blockchain. A team of experts in new technology allowed to solve such problems as the use of cryptocurrency as a reliable payment instrument, the possibility of fast and easy scalability. The technology is mobile, not energy-consuming, convenient, intuitive and easy to use. The 51% attack problem is eliminated because each transaction has its own identifier, one block equals one transaction. The files stored in the decentralized Relictum storage are encoded and divided for storage into various nodes, which eliminates the chance of loss or leakage of information. The platform can be used for the latest electronic and computer technologies, including quantum computers. Blockchain is a chain of blocks, whereas Relictum Pro is an event formalization system, which has dynamic blocks in addition to the blockchains. This significantly expands the possibilities, brings them to another level of mathematical framework, and also allows to create not only one-dimensional models of chains, but two-dimensional and even three- and four-dimensional models of event formalization as well. Relictum Pro is a fully fledged blockchain platform capable of both private and public access for state, commercial and private activities. Relictum Solution is an organization engaged in development in the field of information technology and software, employing more than 50 programmers and employees. The Relictum Pro project was launched in 2019. It took about 3 years to develop the technologies and the main network was launched in 2020. The company is registered in Singapore. Relictum Pro is a first-level blockchain designed from scratch. It's not a fork. The most important feature of Relictum Pro is that it is in fact the first blockchain implemented on a smartphone. Relictum Node can be installed on any device, such as a tablet, laptop, PC, any smartphone with Android and iOS. The main principle is the use of a smartphone or other media as a network node, due to the node feature. In other words, Relictum Node is an all-in-one multi-app. It is a node for transmitting and storing data, it's a cryptocurrency wallet, it's the access key to all products of the Relictum ecosystem, such as personal digital safe, payment system, startup accelerator or launchpad, service for building smart contracts or tokens, service for creating NFTs, messenger, game directions, decentralized exchange or DEX, and decentralized exchange or swap, etc. I will pay special attention to the Relictum DEX exchange. The main difference from centralized exchanges is the lack of identity verification and automatic sales, but DEX exchanges, such as Uniswap, charge huge fees for transactions. Relictum solves these problems by making its DEX exchange convenient in terms of functions with the lowest fees. The Relictum DEX exchange provides access to over 500 pairs of digital assets. DEX exchanges and DEX storage are the only solutions for the safety of their assets. The events of February 2022 proved that most of the assets on centralized accounts were blocked. As a service, Relictum has got additional functions for various financial transactions. Relictum Finance is an issuing center. Turnover of any cryptocurrency to external sources, and vice versa, using their own USDR stablecoin. Relictum Swap is a P2P exchange. Exchange of any cryptocurrency with the ability of instant exchanges and liquidity pools to generate income from crypto farming. Relictum Wallet. A decentralized wallet means secure storage of tokens, instant transactions and high-speed buying of cryptocurrency on a decentralized DEX exchange and swap. Relictum Bridge. Transaction transfer among all blockchains using a unique bridge protocol. Oracle system for interacting with other blockchains. Relictum NFT copyright confirmation. An NFT marketplace with its own unique NFT token protocol for issuing and trading non-fungible tokens. Everyone can secure the right of first owner of their pictures, photographs, any intellectual property now and anything in the future. But the main thing is to receive income from each sale. Relictum Games. Global gaming blockchain platform accommodating an entire segment of the fast-growing gaming market. The developers have implemented their own ecosystem on this platform, which solves various problems and includes a decentralized exchange, as well as various digital products, services, and even a platform for third-party startup project with a unifying name Relictum Lab. Relictum Lab is a new generation startup accelerator with a goal to search for new unicorn products. There are millions of fast-growing projects and launch them based on the Relictum Pro protocol. The accelerator was created on the mutual benefit basis. Startups get a perfect product, reputation, mentors and investment as a result, while token holders get a high-quality crypto portfolio made of new tokenized assets, backed by popular products, efficient business models and a reliable team. You can also bring your own business on the platform, including your profits in a smart contract, and thereby profiting from the activities of a new startup on the platform. Business with crypto access is not much different from the regular business, except for the super dynamic growth of profits. The principle remains the same: buy cheaper, sell higher. And this is why Relictum Lab participants always have a priority to consider buying crypto assets of various startups at an early stage of development. For example, it also sells tokens at the early stages, like on well-known sites such as CoinList. Only a few out of 1,000 people can enter a pre-sale, but these lucky ones get huge interest. ICO Solana was listed on CoinList on March 24th, 2020. One coin was equal to 22 cents. Now it's about $100 or $200, while Relictum Lab allows to become a privileged user right now. It is important to understand that the listing of the native GTM coin has already been announced for Q3 2022 on the Albank exchange. The process has already been launched. The listing process is not easy, but once the first exchange is on, the subsequent ones will join much faster. This opportunity is similar to buying Bitcoin at an early stage, when the price is still acceptable. It makes sense that the price of the GTM coin will dynamically grow up, and can easily multiply a dozen times with the growing popularity of this blockchain ecosystem. Subsequently, the company will send coins of new startups represented on the Relictum Lab platform for listing, and this is just a small part of the Relictum ecosystem. Attention, it is very important to save 4 items: username and password from your account, your private key as numbers, letters, symbols, as well as a PIN code from the node. Because access to your data is possible only with a private key, which cannot be restored in the future if lost. Parameters to know about GTN. GTN issue is 10 billion. The idea behind this figure is that every inhabitant of the planet gets 1 coin. Distribution of GTN tokens is 50-50 to investors and developments of all CEO, of which 12% goes to advisors and 38% goes to main developers. The GTN token price is determined by the market. The Delphi programming language is the most basic and secure. The tokenomic model of the blockchain network includes 4 types of coins. Genesis token, or GTN, is similar to digital stocks. Wrapped coins. For example, you entered Bitcoin into the system once and can easily conduct activities without fees after that. Stablecoin, USDR and NFT token, each with its own purpose and origin. Innovative consensus/evidence proof of TAR is used. The consensus is made by randomly sampling TSAR every 0.5 seconds, which solves a major vulnerability problem. After processing, the main node, TSAR, distributes blocks to general nodes, which further distribute them along the chain. The most delicious part is our profitability. Aside from other functions, there is listing of any of the coins and their complete or partial sale on exchanges, as well as holding, owning coins and profiting from long-term growth and final sale. There is also staking, which is a proof of stake. Profitability from staking depends on the amount of GTN tokens and the period of holding them in staking mode. This is 100% profitability of the entire company from all projects of the company. The incomes are distributed among the holders of GTN coins who have placed them for staking. Staking pools are expected to obtain maximum profitability even from a small amount of coins in the near future. Farming is the process of rewarding tokens for injecting liquidity to the project through placing a certain pair of tokens in the pool. It will soon be implemented on the Relictum Swap exchanger. Selling disk space is a white node function. The owner of the white node gets a reward for the provided hard disk space for network files used in storage once a year. The main condition is the white node operation 24/7, 365 days a year. Recommended characteristics for a white node. The difference between the nodes in terms of memory size. Gray node takes 200 MB, any device is suitable for this. White node takes an unlimited amount of memory, has hardware requirements and is rewarded. You can pledge your lifetime % to any attractive startups under the principle of smart contracts without the participation of third parties. Anyone can also set up their own business on the Relictum platform, where each of its participants will be able to describe their lifetime profitability and conditions in the smart contract. This will serve as a guarantee and stability in cooperation. The most important point is getting profit from the sale of startup tokens on the Relictum Lab platform. Solving the problems of the existing platforms and featuring the most progressive parameters, Relictum blockchain is able to solve problems on a global scale, making our life easier, more comfortable and safer, while making processes honest and transparent. If you want to join and support this blockchain system by purchasing a GTN token or startup tokens, ask for a link from the person who referred you to this video. For promotion and timely information, subscribe to the official channel of the company and leave your comments there. Relictum ecosystem. Unlimited blockchain opportunities of the next generation.